Hello crafty friends, welcome back to another Scraps to Embellishment video. I am participating in Ginger's Corner's Scraps to Embellishment Hops for 2025. I know I've been missing in action, y'all. This is life, and then summertime it's busy and all of the things, and then I end up not having enough time to do these things. So I decided I just have to push myself and try to get some videos made for you. I really enjoy being in my craft space. And speaking of craft space, I'm still working on the organization of that. Ginger has quite a few hops going on and coming up and all of that. And I have raised my hand to be in these hops. So I need to get busy and do what I said I'd do. So this is my first step to try to get one of my Scraps to Embellishment videos out. Yeah, this will be my first one. And actually this one is, what's today? 30th? Well, actually I think this one is supposed to be uploaded today. I don't know. I think so. But anyway, it's going to be uploaded. Like, if I get them done, if I can't get it uploaded on time, I'm still going to share with you the video. So this week's theme, it had something to do with red. I forgot my papers upstairs that told me the different titles for the weeks, but I know we're using red. So I came down into my space. Oh, my hands is dry. And I'm losing nails, y'all. And I've been gardening too. I'm a whole farmer over here now. So excuse the hands. So anyway, we're using red. So what I did was I went into my stash and looked for things that I could use. So first off, since I want to use my scraps, I went into my color bins where I store my scraps, and I have them categorized by the colors. I just put them in a Ziploc bag, put red cardstock, whatever color it is, and then I usually have one with just red paper, so you know, the thin stuff, so regular paper, and then the red cardstock. And I also grabbed one of my white cardstock bags of scraps. So that's what I plan on using for my embellishments today. Also, I looked in my stamps, trying to figure out something. I want to use stamps this time. I've been making clusters out of my color little bins of doodads. So I wanted to do something different. So I went in my stamps and I pulled this Julie Nutting stamp. And her name is Phoebe. And it comes with 5 cling stamps. So she's wearing, you know, a little skirt with a ribbon. She has on a headband. It comes with a little flower. It says, "Hey girl" on one. There's a butterfly with like some writing in the, or typed in the butterfly's wings. And then this stamp, it says, "Enjoy the simple things in life." So I think I'm going to use the butterfly. And I know I'm using the "Enjoy the simple things in life" because I've already stamped those out, the sentiment. So I've stamped it on, it's just like some book paper. I'm going to cut those out, and then I'm going to use her. So I have to get her stamped out. Phoebe. Get Phoebe stamped out. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to do the flower, because my idea was to paper piece. So I've always liked paper piecing the dowels. So I stamped them out on white cardstock first. And then the one on white cardstock ends up to be my base. And then I just go through my scraps to stamp. I stamp her again on the scraps, the pieces that I want. So like this skirt, I would take this rose print and I would stamp her on that so that I could get the pattern for her skirt. I do the same thing with the shirt, but I would use a different scrap paper for that. And then whatever pieces that I want to glue on her, I would stamp it on different cardstock or paper. So, and then I probably will do the headband, and we'll see. And then I go in with my colored pencils, and then I color the skin and the hair and the face, you know, and that. And then sometimes I add some type of embellishment to the clothing or in her hair or something like that. So I'm going to do all that. I did also pull my red jar of ribbons and trims. I found this skinny piece in there, a couple of those. So I may use those on her for like a headband, or maybe even for her belt on her skirt. I don't know. I'm going to play with it and see. I'm going to go ahead and stamp some of these pieces. I will be pausing the video and then jumping back in to show you what I've done, what I'm doing, because I tend to run out of space and the video gets too long when I sit here and try to do everything on camera. So I'm going to go ahead and get her stamped up, and I'll probably cut some of them out, and then I'll be back to show you what I have done. Be right back. Okay, family, now I am back. I have stamped all my girls. What's her name? Phoebe. Got Phoebe all stamped out. Still need to cut her out. I have stamped on my scrap paper her skirt and cut them out. And I have inked around these with red ink. Here's a couple that I have done, and I added that red trim on them. I've inked. I put ink on this one because I had got some of the black ink that I stamped her with on her skirt. So this one's mine. I'm making one for myself, so I'm going to use that one for myself. I have the little shoes. It's hard for me to grab this stuff. Found my tweezers. They're here somewhere. So I have the little shoes cut out. Oh, Lord. These fat fingers. So there's the shoes. And then I have the shirts cut out. I'm going to show you how I piece them together on this one that I've already cut out. I have the butterflies. I did not stamp the flowers. This is taking me longer than I thought. And now I'm feeling like I'm not going to be able to get this video uploaded tonight. But I will get it uploaded in the morning if I don't get it uploaded. So I stamped these butterflies. Hopefully you can see. Just on the red scrap cardstock. And then I also had stamped them on this paper here. And so what I thought I would do was just do a double layer on the butterfly, and I inked around those. So I just glued the red one on top of the tan one. So I may do that. The sentiment, I cut around it, then I inked. Then I adhered it to some scraps of the red cardstock. Now this is the first one I did, and I added some dimensional tape underneath it. Still not sure if I want to do it that way, because then I went ahead and just glued them down to the cardstock and cut them out. So this, I don't know. I might just do this. It's quicker. And I want to get these done so I can get this video uploaded. So, like I said, this is her cut out. And all I'm going to do is start piecing her together. I do have one little headband cut out. I don't know if I'm going to color those in or not. I will start off with my alcohol markers to color the flesh, her skin. We're going to see how this alcohol marker works. That's what I've normally used when I color in my items. What I think I'm going to do with the ones that I send for the swap, I am going to leave the skin tone and the hair as is on the white, just leave it white so that whoever receives them can color the hair and the skin tone whatever color they would like it to be. But I'm going to color her skin brown, and I'm going to color her hair black on this one. I just thought that I would do it this way, like leave it for the recipient to color, just because I don't know. I mean, I could have did all brown girls, but I don't know that you would prefer that, especially, you're scrapbooking your pictures, and we're all of different ethnicities and different colors. So I just thought maybe you might want to do it, color it to your preference. So that's what I'm doing, which doesn't matter to me. I'll put any colors, really. Skin tones on my projects. But sometimes I do like to have me some brown girls or brown boys for my layouts or for my journals. Okay. So there's that. And then I'm going to go in with my black and color this hair in. Now you can use colored pencils. I just thought I'd try these alcohol markers out on here. Oh, see, I have to be careful because I'll go out of lines in a minute. Let's see here. I get up here around her headband. The little piece on the headband is so tiny that I may end up just coloring them in instead of paper piecing those. Who knows? But okay, there's that. Now I want to get her little outfit together. And I can go back with my black marker and go in and define the bow and the pocket. So hopefully I cut these out. I know they're not perfect, but let me just go ahead and put some glue on there. What do I do with that? I'll use this. This paper piecing is a great way to use up scraps because you can use different prints and patterns to design the clothes. Let's see. So let's see. I need to figure out which shirt I want with this. I think I like that one because I like mint green. And it has flowers on it as well. So I'm going to glue this down. So I'm going to glue all of her pieces down, and then I'm going to pause it again to put the other ones together because I don't want you to have to sit and watch me do all this, but I wanted to show you one. So this is really tiny. If you could see it, it's the little headband. Oh, my hands are all inked up. So I'm going to glue this one down. But like I said, it's so tiny that I don't know if I'm going to spend the time to cut all these little headbands out. I might just color them in. Okay, and then here is her shoes. Let's see, is this one? I hope y'all can see. My fingers are so big over these little pieces. Come on, shoe. Okay. There. Oh, got quiet. So I will be sending Phoebe for my red swap, as well as the butterfly and the sentiment. Now, like I say, I'm a little behind, so I don't know that I'm going to be able to get the flower done. So I think this is what my swap is going to be. I can get in here with an X-Acto knife and cut that little space out. We shall see. But I think she's so cute. I could add some little blush to the cheeks. I don't know, I'll use a colored pencil, see how that works. I don't know. It might be too red. Let's see, do I got a pencil? I was looking for an eraser so I can lighten that up. Let's see, ouch. I just ended up just making her darker because I put too much. I should have used a pink colored pencil. instead of the red, but that's okay. I think she's cute, and I'm going to use her. Just so the face matches the legs. The legs match her face since it's darker now. I'm just going over it one more time. Okay, y'all, that is it. I'm going to put the rest of them together, and then I'll be back to show you what they look like. Be right back. Okay, crafty friends, I'm back. I finally got them finished. It's now after midnight, so I'm still going to try to get it uploaded for you. But I just wanted to jump back on and show you I've got them finished. I did play around with the hair a little bit on a couple of them. I did leave the skin color white so it can be colored by my swap partners. So I did that one in this yellowish color, and then I have two with black hairs. Part of the reason why I went ahead, I had messed up, on the lines. So I went ahead and colored the hair. So my butterflies, I ended up just putting a staple in the other ones. The first one I showed you that I made, I had glued it together, but then I put a staple in it. And that's how I did the rest of them. And then the sentiments, I decided to just glue them flat onto the red cardstock. So that is my swap for the week. I hope you like it. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so. I would love to have you. And I will be uploading some more videos really soon. So thanks for watching. Oh, and before that, all the information for the swap will be in the description box. I said swap, but for the hop. Where's my paper? It's like buried. So for the Scraps to Embellishment Hop, the information will be in there with all the other participants that are showing what they create for their weekly themes. Also, the information for Ginger's Facebook group will be in there. You would have to join the Facebook group to be involved in the swaps. So all her information will be linked in the description box, so you can find her and find all these fun hops that are going on. And if you want to make some embellishments and swap them with your crafty friends here in the group, go check out the information. So till the next one, everyone, keep crafting. Bye-bye.